begin with, the world-class cluster, yes, we definitely need the term, but there is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all. So we cannot really come up with indicators that are exactly the same all over Europe, since there's differences in culture and tradition and the economic landscape and these kinds. And also we would definitely, a lot of people would agree that if we would come up with, there's a risk also with a lock-in kind of effect. Once you set the standards, you would in a way standardize the cluster dynamics, and that would create a static situation that would not be very positive for the development of a cluster. To say something about, before defining these indicators, one must ask him or herself, what is really the purpose of the definition? Is it for funding? Is it to define a certain kind of future strategy, a direction for the work? There are various possible purposes of a definition of a cluster, world-class cluster. When coming into the two main advantages that you within this room were lifting up, is the big advantage of facilitation of benchmarking, obviously, to be able to compare yourself to other centers of excellence, and also to know whether you have far to go to reach a level that would be considered to be world-class. Also related to that would be to have a map to find the best potential partners, cluster-wise, but also when it comes to the companies and the actors within the clusters. Another that Mr. Schurman brought up in his presentation, the international recognition and the perception of the cluster globally. It is not oneself that determines whether you're successful or not. It's the others from outside, so to say. And we're not only talking about marketing and promotional fame, but more in terms of performance then. Just to wrap it up, when it comes to in its ultimate, in the last stage of this world-class terminology, if you would come up with a set of indicators, would a label be of interest? A certain kind of group that clusters had the possibility to enter if they get high scores on the set of indicators. Some would say that yes, definitely, this could serve as a positive, motivational instrument for clusters to work even harder and to try to get international links in to a bigger extent, for example. So the tool could work in a positive way. Others would say that it's not a very good idea. The same reasoning as I was mentioning from the very beginning. A certification of this kind could become more of a risky standardization that could stop a dynamic process. So that is what have been said in the terms of the first topic.
Thank you, Klas. And it seems that you have even more questions than the 3 or 4 that was into the program, so that's good for the debate afterwards.